Someone's on Makeup Memoirs today.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're shooting a Makeup Memoir series with the one and only Molly Sims. We are here at the YSE headquarters and I'm so excited to do a makeup look with Molly and her new products from YSE Beauty in combination with Monika Blunder Beauty. Now Molly and I go way back. She's one of my very first clients. We met in the 90s and she's also a dear friend of mine. I'm so excited to share this makeup look with you guys. So let's get started. Well, I'm so excited. I'm going to do your makeup today. And I'm really excited to show my viewers your amazing brand that I cannot believe it's only 1 year old or a little bit over a year.
I know. Can you
I mean, this office, it's so beautiful. I personally use this brand and I love it. This here, my daughter, by the way, just stole it. She took it to New York with her. This is like one of my favorites. I love the expats and I love using these maybe like an hour before I do my clients' makeup. They're also in my professional makeup kit and I love them because they exfoliate the skin.
They exfoliate, they're gentle. It gives, your skin, day after day, makeup, with so much makeup on, your skin does become dull. So you want to make sure you want to start with a really fresh, non-irritated skin. I think when you think of a pad, you think of stripping, you think of brightening, but you want a pad that actually brightens without stripping.
Yeah, I hate stripping.
I do it every morning. Sometimes I will do my pad at night as well. Again, there's just a fine balance on over exfoliating and under exfoliating. Exactly. And, you can get in trouble in both ways, especially if you over exfoliate. But yeah, I do this about an hour before. If I'm crazy stressed and I don't have a lot of time, like 10 minutes before I do my makeup. But it does leave a really great base to, for your actives to go into.
Absolutely. So we did this like an hour ago. Your skin is ready to go. And
Morning cocktail.
Another product I use daily is the morning cocktail. I love a good vitamin C. And what I love about your skincare too is it's so gentle. It's not irritating to the skin. And I, as a makeup artist, have to have products in my makeup kit that really work on everyone. So it's a really important choice for me what skincare I add into my professional kit because, I don't want my client to get irritated.
So part of the reason when we developed the line YSE Beauty, and a lot of people say YSE, it's actually wise, to be wiser, to know something more than you knew before.
Such a smart
name. An ode to my mama. But I have to say one of the main, when you're developing, you have to look at so many things. And every time I would sit in Monika Blunder's makeup chair, she'd be like, can you please take off your skincare? And the reason why they say that is because they don't want it to peel. So I think the best thing about it having triple stabilized vitamin C, it's gentle, it doesn't peel, it doesn't smell, and it's not
immediately give you a glow too.
And it's not tacky. So that's, I think, why everyone has loved it, because it really does. You don't feel it, right?
Exactly.
Nobody wants to be wearing their serums and feel like they're wearing their serums.
And I, as a makeup artist, also like to layer skincare. I don't just use one skincare product. I like to layer. And I like to use products that are able to layer together, like almost I'm making my own cocktail. So now that we used your vitamin C, I'm going to go in because I love like a nice little face oil before I do makeup. A lot of people...
Will you explain why? Just so it gives an extra... Not cushion, but a little bit of a
So in my line, Monika Blunder Beauty, I have a very small skincare range. It's only 4 products. And I created 4 products that I want to have in my makeup kit. And also these are products that I want to use on a daily. A face oil to me is a non-negotiable.
You can use it morning, you can use it at night, you can
so good.
It smells so good. It's so good.
And also, I work with a lot of actors who, a lot of times they're tired, they're overworked, their skin is fragile, and I only have a certain amount of time to do their makeup.
And then she'll do a little lymph massage. And honestly, the 3 minutes that you take the time to do it makes you feel so good.
Yes.
And special. Because we come in, we're like,
tired, and you're flying, and you're overworked, and you're tired. And oil, just to me, it just gives you that glow from within back. And a lot of women are scared of oils. My oil is, it's really fast absorbing, and it just gives you, it gives you a glow. And also the
And it
makeup
doesn't break you out.
doesn't
So
make you
it's
break out.
non-comedogenic. It doesn't break you out. It smells good. And I've been on a plane
I know. I
every
watched your
week
Instagram.
for
You've
7
been
weeks.
flying.
So I'm starting to.
It's starting to feel, I know, but it just gives me that slip also. Now when I put on Blunder Cover or any foundation on top of it, it will just literally glide on. And it's so much, like, especially Blunder Cover, people are like, think it's such a heavy product, and it's not.
Not at all.
And having
That's the brilliance of it.
And that is about it for me for skincare, for makeup. The one product from YSE Beauty that I also think is a non-negotiable is the Skin Glow. This is such a beautiful product. It really has everything you want.
If you're going to wear your cocktail, if you're going to wear your vitamin C, you have to wear some sort of SPF. Now, the SPF can come from a tinted moisturizer, like she said, or from, but you have to have an SPF, and we just made it more of a fun SPF. So you have a dewy glow.
So it has an SPF, it has a glow. This is the kind of product, you guys, if you don't want to wear a lot of makeup during the day, you just want to kind of be makeup free. You wear that and a little bit of Blunder Cover. No one will know that you're wearing any makeup. It gives you that, evenness in your skin. It gives you a glow. You're protecting your skin with SPF.
And you're brightening all day long.
And you're brightening. It's so beautiful. This could be like her no makeup look. Now I'm going to go in with Blunder Cover.
But wait a second. Before she does that, this is her trick that she does. And I love it. So she will, before she does anything, she will put eye patches. What's great about the Overachiever eye patches is that they do not move. They're cooling, they're brightening, and they don't slip to your boobs. You can drink with them. You can go to the gym in them. You can do car pickup with them. They are phenomenal.
So this is a great makeup trick.
So here's what we're going to show you guys, okay?
If you just have a little bit of time to use the eye patches and you want to do your makeup at the same time,
we're going to show you how to do
this. This is something I, as a makeup artist, do many times on my clients. I use the patches, and instead of doing the face first, I do the eyes first. And
then when you take them off, it will leave the serum still on there. She'll just lift it off, so it also gets everything to soak in, and it's so cooling. I can't even tell you.
But do you also want to know another amazing hack why we like using eye patches first? Is if you're doing a heavier eye and you're using a lot of eyeshadows, which we're not doing today. But a lot of times when you do a heavy eye, the shadow transfers down to the skin, and then you end up, let's say I do the face first and do foundation, perfect foundation, concealer, and then you do the eyes and it all falls down, and then I have to clean it again.
Or she yells at you because you're looking down at your phone and now your mascara is on your
on your skin. So I'm going to start with Blunder Cover first, which is,
I think the first product you've developed, right?
Yeah, first product. And I like using that almost as a base on your eyes instead of using a primer.
You know what it's good for? It neutralizes the base of your eyelid. It neutralizes the color. So I get a little pinky.
Yeah, like me.
Like you. And so sometimes you can get a little purpley. Sometimes you can get a little yellow. It just kind of neutralizes. So you're working with just a plain palette to start with.
I mean, here, you can see immediately. See what this did? It like really canceled out the redness she has in her eye. And then you put a little bit of a pressed powder over it. It's a fantastic base for your eyes. Now, Molly, we have to tell everyone a little bit about how we met. I'm going to also link, there's one video I did with Molly, one of my very first YouTube videos. I'm going to link underneath. It's so cute. But not everyone knows us. I mean, not everyone knows me. So I have to tell the story.
We were all single at the time. Monika Blunder, a.k.a. Princina now. Davey Newkirk, hairdresser, incredible. Me, I get pretty much like the best gift I've ever gotten from Rebecca Romaine when she passed the torch of House of Style and MTV. Not only did I, get the honor of being behind her, she was like, you need my hair and makeup. And that was almost 25 years ago. God, I don't even know. But I had actually never met Monika and Davey, but she graciously said, you should use them. I was in New York at the time, and, for me, me getting House of Style was a very grueling 6-month audition process. They wanted to do kind of like, here I am announcement promo video of launching House of Style. So I fly from New York to Los Angeles, and then I drive to Palm Springs. But before I leave, the night before, and she knows this, I had really bad cystic acne. Not all over my skin, but like a volcano that would just come either around my chin or in my forehead.
You probably also were nervous.
I was nervous, whatever. So I had it right here, like a third eye.
Yeah.
Like no joke. So somewhere along the way, someone said, you should put toothpaste on your pimples. So I literally took it very serious, flew with it overnight.
Yeah.
7 hours or something with toothpaste. And by the time I got there, I'd burned almost like a layer, 2 or 3 layers of skin. Like she could hardly cover it. I mean, it was like every 7 seconds she'd have to be like, it would just slip off.
That was our bonding.
That was our bonding moment.
Yes.
I'm like, I've burned a hole. I have a third eye.
It's so cute. I will never
forget. And all
forget.
Davey did was make fun of us.
And then we worked together
since then.
And then we did this entire series for MTV, and we really spent every single day together for months and months and months.
Months on end.
And we're still friends. I mean, I know Molly the longest. I know her longer than her husband, longer than Emisha.
Mm-hmm.
Like we go really way back. But I feel so grateful for our friendship.
Me too.
Anyways, I wanted to.
We always make fun of her in accent. We're like, Monkey.
It's getting better though.
Austrian. And we love her husband.
All right. So I've not used this on anyone. You're the first person. So we are launching, when this video is launching, this is out, but this is my first eye product. This is the eyeliner in chocolate brown. And I just used it on the first eye, and it's so pretty. Okay. It's so creamy. It's such a beautiful eye pen. So I wanted an eye pen so that you can do a straight line or a perfect line, but I also wanted it to be able that you can smudge it out and make it like really
we love
crunchy.
A smudge.
Yeah, we love a smudge, right? So it's gorgeous on you, and I love a brown.
I can't do an eyeliner if it doesn't smudge. Like I can't. See how she smudges it out, which
and I'm
I love.
Smudging it into the crease a little bit, which looks really good on you. You have the best crease. You have such.
You've always said that.
She really does. And she really has the perfect eye to do eye makeup on. And I'm so sad that I don't have more eye products yet. I really want to go.
But we're coming into eye.
Yeah. The next one next year I'm doing.
Love.
Which we love too because they're so easy to use. So Molly, tell us a little bit more about YSE. So, I mean, first of all, everyone, Molly I've known, like we said, since the 90s. We go so way back. And you've lived so many lives.
Oh my God, I'm like a cat.
She has been a model, an actress, but it is so beautiful to watch you, Molly, what you have accomplished. And I'm the biggest fan of, I think I probably have never missed one episode of Lipstick Off the Rim. It's such a great podcast.
I just, we love, talking about beauty and wellness, and, a lot of YSE and being in our community is not just what we look like on the outside. It's how you feel. And I think, it's just such a great counterpart. We just actually moved from Dear Media to Sony. For our podcast. Yeah, we're super excited.
And you won this year for
we won best fashion and beauty podcast from iHeart. We're 3 years in.
Which is amazing. And you have such good guests on.
Thank you. It's been amazing to be able to not gatekeep, be really honest and transparent, and not take ourselves too seriously, but actually learn from doctors and experts, and we have great actors, actresses. but it's
who
been
makes a
fun.
choice? Like, you guys just invite people. Like, I feel like you so...
Well, at first in the beginning, you're like, please.
Yeah,
You're like,
and now
please.
it's like everyone
And
wants to
now
be on
it's like,
it.
it's way better.
I know. Who have been your favorite guests besides me? I know I've been on it too.
You know, I was actually just with my Dr. Reed. I loved her. I loved
That was
Dr.
so
Geller was
great.
on
By the way, I'm using the Wise. Do
Vacation
you ever do
Highlighter.
that on the eyes?
I do it always.
Okay,
I'll
good.
do it on the brow bone. I'll do it over. I'll do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's a highlighter for dummies. It's universal. You can't really mess it up.
Yeah. So this eye makeup is also for dummies. Literally, all you need is a brown eyeliner. What we just did. You don't
It's
need
like
an
a 3-in-1. You did
By
an
the way,
eyeliner. You did eyeshadow.
I think eyeshadow is a little bit passé. Like, it's actually not that in anymore. And I think you don't always need an eyeshadow to do an eye, a cool eye. Like, to me, this is a very modern eye. You just do a pencil, you smudge it. We're using a highlighter stick, and then I'm using a mascara.
They're pretty.
And that's all you need. Anyway, go ahead.
But oh God, Victoria Beckham was amazing.
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer, I could just.
And by the way, I love her
brand.
brand.
I love her brand. Henry Rose, love.
So beautiful.
I loved Hilary Duff. Oh my God, I've had so many incredible plastic surgeons.
So many good ones.
I'm like,
The
at
last
one point,
one
I'm just going to do everything.
The last one you just had on from the
Dr.
Hamptons,
Frank.
I really liked
amazing.
it. He was
Paul.
so honest.
He's very honest. We were texting yesterday.
You know what I liked about him? Because you asked him a really interesting or good question is, what is the right time to have a facelift? Because we live in LA, and now I'm in this age where people I know are starting to have facelifts, and I'm not ready. I think I'm still 30, which I'm not, but like, I'm just not ready to go under.
I think it's really such a personal choice.
I know, but he said like 55 and 6, because I think now women are starting in their 40s to do facelifts.
Probably a little early.
Yeah. So I liked his.
I loved him. I love, Dindy Engelman is amazing. Marnie Nussbaum, she was great talking about, if you have teens out there who are obsessing over Drunken and all the different things in Sephora, the angst that everyone is going through with the kids burning off their faces.
It's so true.
Who else? Gabby Reese was amazing.
Oh, I love Gabrielle Reese.
She just was amazing. But it's super fun. I think,
And Emma Shaw, you guys are, the connection between the two of you is just so sweet. And you guys make such a great team. I just love it. And then you did Wise, which I have to say, a lot of celebrities are coming out with brands. And when you came out with your brand, I knew it's going to be good, because I know you so well, and you have the most impeccable teeth. And you had skin issues.
I had skin issues. Well, you would have thought I would start it with acne, but I think Monika knew me at the time. I met Scott later in life, and so I didn't really start having my babies until I was close to 40.
Yeah.
And then, of course, 3 popped out.
I know. I'm going to take those off now, guys. And I did brown mascara, by the way. Do you ever do brown?
All the time.
Oh, okay, good.
And I do your brown.
Okay, good. Because it looks really good on you.
Your mascara, what's so good about your mascara is that it doesn't clump.
No, it's not clumping, right? Yeah. Thank you.
And it separates.
Brown is so pretty on you. This is like your office makeup. That's what we're doing today. This is not a Molly going out to a red carpet. This is her just like being in the office and then maybe having 1 or 2 meetings.
But I think with Wise, listen, it really, what I went through with my skin struggles.
Yeah, and I met you with struggles. Like,
starting
I remember,
in my, and people don't believe you. They're like, oh my God, you've had bad skin. But again, she can patch and make anything. But my skin was very uneven. It was dark patches, melasma, hyperpigmentation. And I think like all of us do, we want a quick fix.
Yeah.
We want the laser. We want the peel.
Yeah, exactly.
We want the hydroquinone. And you think...
Oh, hydroquinone. It's so
bad.
Scary.
And you think doing something really expensive or harsher actives or feel the burn. And it's just, it backfires.
It's so true.
It backfires with living every day, being in the sun, and the moment you stop doing these really harsh things,
Yeah.
it comes back with a vengeance.
It comes back.
And you're
4
also
times
trading
the amount.
you're also trading one problem for another. You're trading, okay, maybe you're not patchy or dark. Maybe you're getting more even, but you're dry, you're red, and you're irritated. So you're kind of just on this complete roller coaster. And the best advice I can give anyone is please protect your barrier, because what you do at 20 will affect you at 50, and what you do at 50 will affect you at 70. And it's, I think we learned a really big lesson in the time that when we were younger, with all the moms doing microdermabrasion.
Yeah. Wait, you saw it for 1 second. I just really quickly want to tell everyone, I took the eye masks off. Now I'm going into skin, and now I'm going to do underpainting, which is, it's trending, but I've been doing it since the 90s. It's something a makeup artist does. So it's basically, I'm using Blunder Cover, the darker shade, which is 625, which is an amazing contour shade because it's neutral. I use that for my underpainting, a little bit in her eyes as well, in the crease.
I was going to say, I use it on the crease in the eyes.
And then I go in with her shade, which is shade 4, and then I go in with shade 3 under her eyes, and then that's it. So
this is the darkest I use from you.
That's perfect for you. Yeah. And I do that. One thing I've learned from Molly, which to this day I tell everyone, it was actually one of the best things I learned from Molly, because Molly does have a more slimmer face. So for her to apply contour and blush, I like to do it a bit different, because that's another thing.
I don't want to look too...
She doesn't want to look too angled.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Gaunt, too
so
harsh.
That's why you have to be careful when you watch these YouTube videos and everyone does it the same way. You have to really understand your shape of your face.
And right here, I'm very thin, and as you get older, you get thinner here.
So we don't want to emphasize that. So I want to actually make her a little fuller, if that makes sense. Right. So I'm not really contouring her. What I'm doing with the darker shade is more, I'm bringing in a bit more dimension in her face.
See right here, I have a very big forehead, but see right here, if you kind of put your little bit of a contour in the middle, it gives you like,
that's not what you're doing right
concaved a little bit.
Yeah. And so I'm not contouring again. It's more like, it's almost like a cream bronzer on her. And I like to put it in the temple. And then, like she said, I love to bring it in the forehead. And I also do it a bit here underneath in her jawline.
You can do all the jaw you can do. Just keep doing the jaw.
Exactly.
We always love a little jaw.
And then because I want Molly she has so many good stories, before she keeps on going, I just want to show you, I'm going on the little tulip brush, and I'm bringing that shade also into her crease. And then I'm dragging it outwards and upwards a bit for a lifting effect.
Opens the eye.
Opens the eye, exactly.
Little eye lift.
Exactly. Natural eye lift. All right, Mols, go ahead.
No, just like the one thing you really need to think about is, really protecting your barrier.
Absolutely.
And so when you're stripping or you're brightening, or you see like, instant this, just really be cautious that you're not burning layers off your skin, or something that you feel like, I need to feel the burn.
Right. We always thought it's good, right?
It's great. I said this on Watch What Happens Live, and I'll say it with you.
Yeah.
The women who do the strong CO2 lasers, I think it is a very slippery slope.
I agree.
Again, to each his own. You can do a little baby Fraxel, you can do things, but you are taking serious layers off of your skin, and it will
I'm not a big fan. Yeah. This is really great when you're like in a rush and you want to apply it all over.
This is the only brush I use, so.
Yeah, it's great. And I just kind of stamp it on her skin.
I can do this with no mirror.
Yeah, it's so easy. And this is great for traveling too. You can take it in your purse. It's easy.
I don't love heavy foundation anymore.
No, me neither. I'm the same way. And you really don't need it. Your skin is beautiful. And even people who do have problematic skin and who have breakouts, they still have parts in their skin that is beautiful. Yeah. And I think the mistake a lot of people do when they have breakouts, they think they need to cover everything so heavy, and you don't.
No.
You can that's what Blunder cover is so great. You can go in with this product and really go onto those problematic areas and cover with a smaller brush. That's called pinpoint concealing. And I'm going to go and open up with shade 3, which is a little bit lighter, just for underneath your eyes for brightening. Malls, I have to ask you a few more questions.
Okay, ask me.
This is so weird asking you questions.
Oh, no, don't
because normally she asks me
Yeah.
questions.
Normally when you sit in this chair, it's like it becomes therapy. You talk about all your problems.
I know.
You bitch
Normally,
about everything.
normally
you
I'm the one
gossip.
who is listening. Exactly.
Can you believe this?
Yeah. No, but I wanted to ask you just about YSE, one more thing. Like, because I have my own brand and you have only been doing this for a year. Have you had any, like, what has been like your ups and downs with the brand? Because I feel like from the outside, like, you are killing it. It's beautiful to see.
Listen, I think, as whomever you are, if you're founding something, it's super, super scary. It's like going to Vegas and betting all your money on one color.
Yeah.
Black or red. Listen, it's been so, I think, for me, to go back to the initial question, developing YSE, it coming from a real problem of, figuring out my skin so I can help other people. My mom was really big and, taking care of her skin.
Yeah.
Starting when she was young. But I think for me, like being a part of something and not just, oh my God, I love this. And I come in at the end and I model it, but to really be a part of something from the inception.
Yeah.
And it's almost like having a baby, right? So you get pregnant.
Well, you're a businesswoman now.
You have the baby.
And it's your own baby.
You know, then you're
like
crawling, then you're sitting up, and then you're stumbling, and then you're walking. And I think for me, like the very first photo shoot, I was like, oh my God, I made a product.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And to see
and
it
that's
and
why
to be
I
a part of that from the beginning, it has given me so much, I don't know. It's given me fulfillment,
Yes.
To be that, to have a really great team, but to just not come in at the end. I feel for me at YSE, and I think you look, especially like with the Blunder cover, like in a lot of your products, they do more than one thing.
Yeah.
And that's really important for me.
Multitask. Mm-hmm. By the way, have you ever used Rome?
Love.
Have you used this?
Yeah, Rome.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay,
I got you, girl.
Yeah.
I love that. I love see where she's putting it too.
So on Molly, I go really close. Like, see the distance between her eyes and the blush and then I bring it really close in here because I want to kind of like make her face a bit more, puffy almost. And then I bring it over the bridge of her nose.
This is who told me this trick.
You taught me this trick.
No, you taught me
this
trick.
I did? I thought you taught me this.
No. One of us taught each other.
Yeah, I love this on you.
For me, sometimes when you don't mix the cheek with the eye, it really becomes disjointed, and it becomes almost like raccoon-ish. Yeah. If you're not careful, especially when you add powder and concealer, you don't really want to see any difference. You just kind of want it to melt all together and look natural.
Did you know that you can also put this on your eyes? Mm-hmm. It's really pretty on the eyes too.
Again, but making your products do more than one thing. Yeah. Again, you can do it on your eyes, on your lips, on your cheeks.
And that's what I really wanted. I wanted products that are really good, that you can actually apply your makeup and it looks like a makeup artist did it. And I think nowadays, makeup is so much better than I thought about this the other day, like when we started in the 90s and I looked back at there was really only MAC, which is great, but there was...
Remember my little pot MAC concealer?
Yes, and now the options are so endless and the makeup is actually so good. So...
And I also think now you're having more of how we think it YSE, and I think you think the same thing. It's having your hybrid makeup skincare. Yeah. So you can have your makeup, but can you have the benefits of skincare going in with it, right? So whether it's hydration, whether it's hyaluronic...
And one thing, there's two more things I want to say about you, Molly. The one thing I want to say about YSE, when you launched, what I was really impressed by and I was really excited about was the price point of your product. And especially me as a makeup artist, you know, before I had my own brand and I was many times contracted by other brands. And that's how we make our money as a makeup artist, being contracted by brands and
helping brands figure
you
out their
know,
tints,
yeah,
figure out the texture, figure out
but
the
then I'm their
line.
spokesperson and I have to represent the company. And I remember one time I had to promote a face cream that was, I think, $700 or something. And I was just like sitting there to myself. I'm like, I'm promoting a cream that is $700, but I love the price point of your product. It's really,
I wanted it to be affordable.
Yeah.
But look amazing.
Exactly. No, you did fantastic.
Exclusively for everyone.
So I did a little bit of Rome also just now on her eyelids, and see how this just like really brightened her. This looks really pretty on you, doesn't it? Like just like a really good everyday, like fresh. And the other thing with Molly, what I love, and I always tell everyone this about you, her face eats makeup. Did you see? This is, I think, the fourth time that I've been going in to do her blush. Like, and
it's weird. And then it will stop.
And then it stops.
And then it stops.
I feel like now I'm there where I want it to be.
But it's really crazy. I don't know why. My skin has always been that. It's always I'm a little dehydrated at all times.
No,
but that's okay.
But also I love layering makeup, and this is what MB Beauty, like the blush, is so great to layer and to build. And you want a product. I am not a big believer in a product that gives you so much color immediately, and then you have to blend. You want to be able to blend it and to build it.
The single best lip ever.
I know, she gave us the most beautiful quote for People magazine.
This is the best.
I said that on QVC, everyone, by the way. I said Molly Sims just gave us.
Yes,
I did. Gave us the People.
This is my first. This is my second. And this is my third. These are my colors. It's my team.
So cute. I know, they're all so beautiful on you. Last, before we go on the lips, we'll use the YSE highlighter. Just a little bit here on the cheekbones. And like I did, you see I did it on the eyes. Sometimes I even bring it down the bridge of the nose. You can put it a little bit around the eyebrows. I like to do it on the Cupid's bow. Super easy and finger friendly.
It's easy.
Yeah. And it's a good highlighter, because a lot of highlighters, when they have too much shimmer in them, it's not good. Again, it's not good for mature skin. It just goes into your fine lines. It emphasizes your fine lines. So this is like a really beautiful texture.
We do not want to be a disco ball.
No, we don't want to be a disco ball. Exactly. All right, Mols, what lip are we going to do?
I mean, listen, you know how much... I think we should show everyone this one.
Okay, let's do that then.
It's so good.
But we should do the Renee lip liner.
Yeah.
Because look, this is actually... Look how much I have left. This is embarrassing. Yeah. Valentina, like, she FaceTimes me. That's her color.
And again, you can wear this as a stain. You can wear this thicker and make it more like, your brownie, ruby, like my nail color.
Yeah, it's actually beautiful. I love matching the nails.
I love, and like, again, you can do this, a little bit lighter during the day. And at night, I wear this in Paris, and it is phenomenal.
But you should do a lip liner always. A little bit. This is Valentina's.
It also helps to everything just hold together.
Do you have my sharpener?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna leave that this year. It's the best sharpener.
You have a sharpener?
Oh yeah.
Look at you.
So good.
I love the color.
And it doesn't. I know this sounds really funny, but the blade is made in Germany. Oops, and this needs to be cleaned. And it does not break. You know those sharpeners which. And then it breaks your product, and you're so mad because you spent $40 on a liner and half of it is broken. Okay, so this is Renee. I just like a little lip liner for, just to give you like a shape. For the illusion of a bigger lip. And Molly just came out with a lip product as well, which
called like a gloss.
I'm not going to use right now because we're going to use the gloss, but this is beautiful. And I love the combo of something like this with a lip liner. So you can do this
with like a Renee, or you could do this with either even dark red. I did it in Paris when we were just there. I wear this every day. It's hydrating. I saw that. You did that. I love it.
It's great.
I have constantly chapped lips. I don't know why, but
it's wear a very 90s thing too.
And I love it.
Yeah, this color is meant for Molly. It's so good on her. I also really love the nude on you. It's great. But the nude is great when we have a little bit more eye makeup. Molly can really wear a nude, which I cannot wear a nude.
You never went on it.
No, it's just not me. But Molly can either wear, I mean, you can do a lot of lip. You can do a beautiful red. Looks stunning on you too.
Love a red.
This burgundy is stunning on you. You can do a lot. You can do orange red. You can do a true blue red. It's because of her skin color too. She has that like olivey
yellow.
Yeah, perfect skin color that she can really get away with a lot of colors here.
So a little trick I do, and she won't do it, well, I'll take like a tissue and I will blot it, and then I will do it all over
Let's do
again.
that.
So
Let's do that.
I'll blot like this just to make it even.
But I think it's really important for everyone to see too how nice it is to do the lip liner, because the lip liner almost locks the gloss
exactly.
in, you know? So, and it definitely, I love for you just to overdraw in the Cupid's bow right in here. And that just made such a big difference on you. It just gives you a little bit more of a pout. I think that's it, Moss. That is, I mean, now she got her makeup done.